Hi, Shep Hyken here, customer service and experience expert. And today I'm going to discuss implementing customer-focused policies. So it often amazes me how difficult some companies make it to do business with them. I could share so many examples, but let's use the restaurant industry to illustrate my point. So recently, I attended a conference and I met three of my colleagues for breakfast. When the server approached our table, the first thing she said was, "No separate checks." Really, this was the first thing she said. I could think of far better opening lines. Regardless, it was clear the restaurant had a policy and now we were informed. Now you can compare that to the experience I had the other day when my hockey team, yes, I still play hockey, went to a restaurant for breakfast after an early morning Saturday game. When the server saw 14 people sit down, he smiled, warmly welcomed us, and then he asked, "Would you like separate checks?" Now, I realize some restaurants aren't equipped to handle separate checks, but the real point is not about restaurants and separate checks. It's about creating customer-focused processes, not practices that are inwardly focused on the company. If the first thing a server says to a customer is "no separate checks," they obviously have had many customers ask for separate checks. So why not find a way to accommodate what the customers are asking for? Now, another good example is flexible return policies. Many retailers have rigid return policies requiring receipts and tight return time frames. Well, the goal is to minimize returns and losses. However, companies like Nordstrom and Zappos are well known for their flexible return policies. Customers know they sometimes pay more for the experience, which includes the flexible policy, and they're happy to do it. And don't think that the B2B world is excluded from this concept. Minimum order requirements can be prohibitive for smaller businesses and startups. There are plenty of creative ways to help a smaller or new business. And when they get bigger and meet those minimums, who do you think the customer is going to remember? Well, anytime you have rules and policies that protect the company, examine how they impact the customer experience. I've written about this before. Change the words rules or policies to guidelines, implying you can be guided, but you have some leeway. Sure, there are rules, even unfriendly ones, that must be put into place. That's okay, as long as you understand how a customer will react when a situation arises and the rule or policy must be enforced. If you know how a customer might react, knowing how to respond is going to be mandatory. Anyone who might be put into the enforcing the rules situation should be properly trained. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short lesson. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Shep Hyken reminding you to always be amazing.